Welcome to Game 5 of the 1974 World Series. The series is tied 2 games apiece between the Dodgers and the A's. The Game 5 will be in Oakland, and it is a rematch of Game 2, where the two Cy Young Award winners in their respective leagues, Jim Catfish Hunter, who won 30 games for the A's in the replay, against Andy Messersmith, who won 24 games for the Dodgers in the replay. Critical Game 5. The winner of this game will be one win away from the World Series title. Probably more critical for Oakland to win this game because the last 2 games are set to be played in Los Angeles. It would be very hard for them to win 2 games out in LA to win the championship if they drop this game. So, crucial game for both teams, but probably more so for Oakland. Game 5 will have the following lineups. LA will have Lopes, Buckner, Wynn, Garvey. Willie Crawford will hit 5th. Joe Ferguson catching. Ron Say, Bill Russell, and Andy Messersmith. The Oakland A's will have Bert Campaneris, North, Bando, Jackson, Rudy, Claudell Washington in left field, Ray Fosse catching, Dick Green, and Catfish Hunter pitching. Let's get underway. Game 5 here of the 1974 World Series. Davey Lopes will lead off against Hunter. Messersmith got the best of Hunter in Game 1. The Dodgers won 3-2 in the bottom of the 9th inning on a run-scoring single by Bill Russell. Lopes will lead off, and here's the pitch from Hunter, and it's a high fly to right. Reggie Jackson is under it, makes the catch for one away. Billy Buckner will be next. He's hitting .333 in the series, and he hits a sharp liner toward third. Rudy stabs it for the second out. So a hard line out for Buckner. That'll bring up Jim Wynn, who's been very quiet in the series, hitting .077 with 1 double. He's walked 6 times, though. And Wynn hits a high fly to center. North drifts back a few steps, but he's got it in a very quick 1-2-3 first inning for Catfish Hunter. Oakland will come up against Messersmith. Messersmith went all 9 the first game, only allowed 3 hits and 4 walks, and he fanned 8 and got the win. Campaneris hitting .077, very poor series for him, but he also has walked a lot. He's walked 5 times. And he does it again here as he takes ball 4, so good start for Oakland here in the first. Billy North is up. He's hitting .333 in the series. And there's a pitch from Messersmith, a swing and a miss, strike 3. North goes down on strikes, 1 away. Here's Sal Bando. Bando hitting .200 in the series, but he's knocked in 3 runs. There's a sharp grounder to Lopes. Lopes flips to Russell over to first, double play. So twin killing, and that ends the first inning. No score as we go to the top of the second. Steve Garvey will lead off. Garvey's hitting .278. He had 4 hits in the Game 4 massacre by the Dodgers when they won 12-2. Garvey's knocked in 6 runs in the series and homered twice. Here's the pitch to Garv, and there's a hard grounder to short. Campaneris makes the play over to first, 1 away. Willie Crawford's up. He's just 2 for 6 in the series, and he hits a grounder to Campaneris as well. Nice running play by Campy and makes the out at first, 2 away. And Joe Ferguson will be up next. Fergie homered in the last game. He is hitting just .118 in the series, though. Ferguson hits a sharp comebacker to Hunter. He snatches it up, throws to first, and another 1-2-3 inning for Hunter. We go to the bottom of the second. It will be Jackson, Rudy, and Claudell Washington. Reggie has homered once and had a game-winning double in Game 3, hitting .583 with 5 walks. Great series so far for Mr. October. And Reggie swings and misses at a changeup by Messersmith for 1 down. Strikeout for Reggie. Here's Rudy, .067, much better hitter than that, though. Has not been playing all that well in the series. The 1 hit was a home run. Rudy hits a line drive over Say's head down the left field line. It just inside the line, it'll roll to the wall, and Rudy has a 1-out double. So Oakland has the first runner in scoring position of the game. Claudell Washington will be up. He got the start in the last game. Claudell hits a single to center. Here comes Rudy. They're going to hold him up at third. Hard hit ball to center. and the runner will have to hold at third. So runners at the corners for Ray Fosse. Claudell Washington is stealing, and he's in there safely. So now the A's have runners at second and third, one out for Fosse. Fosse hits a high fly to right. Crawford has to drift back a few steps. That will be deep enough to score the run, and it is 1-0. Dick Green will be up next. 2 outs, men in scoring position. Green would like to knock this run in, but he hits a fly ball to right. Crawford will make the play easily, and that ends the inning. So a run for Oakland, and they take a 1-0 lead as we go to the third. Top of the third, Ron Say will lead off, and there's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Hunter's sharp here in the early going. Billy Russell's up next, and there's a hard liner to Campaneris. He makes the catch for a second out. Andy Messersmith's up, and Messersmith, pretty good hitting pitcher, but he swings and misses at strike 3 here. So Hunter is perfect through 3, setting down the Dodgers in order in the first 3 innings. Hunter will lead off the third for Oakland, and he takes a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Doesn't like the call, but doesn't say too much because he's got to go back out to the mound himself. Campaneris will be up next, and there's a ground ball between first and second. Gets into right field for a single, and Campy is running, and he steals second. So a single and a stolen base for Campaneris. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Billy North. And North hits a slow bounder over Messersmith's head. He's going to beat this out for an infield single. Campaneris goes to third. North is running as well, and he steals second. So they're running at will on Joe Ferguson. And once again, the A's have runners at second, third, 1 out, just as they did the last inning. Sal Bando will be up next. And here's a pitch. Bando hits it high and deep to left. Will it go? Oh, it's off the wall. And it short hops the wall, and both runners will score. And Bando has a double. And Oakland now leads 3-0 off of Messersmith. Reggie Jackson will be next. What can Reggie do? Reggie hits a hard grounder toward Lopes. Lopes goes to his left, dives, and knocks it down, but the ball does not get through the infield, but it will be an infield single. And runners at the corners for Joe Rudy. Rudy doubled his last time up, and I'm not sure what that is. Let's quit that. All right. Close window. Hold on a second. Let me get this done. All right. Joe Rudy will be up. There's a line drive single to left. Bando scores, and Reggie goes to second. He has to hold there. And Oakland hitting Messersmith hard here. 4-0. So that's exactly the start Oakland wanted in this ball game. Let's see if they can get more. Claudell Washington's up, and curveball for Messersmith. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So big strikeout for Messersmith there. And here's Ray Fosse, who hit a sac fly his last time up. And he hits a ground ball to short over to Lopes at second to end the inning. But that, not before Oakland scores 3 more runs. It's 4-0. And LA hadn't had a single base runner yet. We'll go to the fourth. Be top of the order for the Dodgers. Davey Lopes leads off, hits a fly to left. Washington will make the play, 1 away. 10 in a row set down by Hunter here to start the game. Here's Buckner. Buckner lined out hard to first his first time up. And ground ball up the middle. It'll get through for a single for Buckner. So that's the first base runner for the Dodgers here. Buckner is running and gets thrown out by Fosse. Caught stealing. So the first base runner for LA is quickly cut down on a steal attempt. Here's Wynn. Let's see if Wynn can get something going. He's really struggling in the series. Hard ground ball toward Bando. He makes the play over to first. That ends it. So Hunter has faced the minimum through 4, and it's 4-0 Oakland. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Dick Green will lead off. Green takes ball 4 for a leadoff walk, and Oakland once again is in business here. Hunter will try to sacrifice him over, and it's popped up, and the catcher Ferguson makes the play, so Hunter pops out trying to sacrifice. Bert Campaneris will be up next. He's walked and singled, perfect so far on the day. Hits a high fly to Crawford in right. Crawford drifts toward the line, makes the play for the second out. And Billy North now. North hits a hard grounder toward third. Say makes the play, throws to second for the out, and that ends the inning. So Oakland still leads 4-0 as we go to the top of the fifth. Garvey, Crawford, and Ferguson will be up. Garvey lines a single to left for a good start for the Dodger fifth. Willie Crawford's up now. Crawford grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So one away. And Joe Ferguson will be up. Ferguson grounded out his first time up. And fastball in the outside corner. He takes it for strike three. So 2 straight strikeouts for Hunter. And it is 2 away now with Garvey at first. So good start to the inning. Looks like it may go by the wayside. Here's Say hitting .471 in the series with a double, triple, and a homer, having a fine series. Say hits one to right center. Can North track it down? It's just over his glove and a roll to the wall. Garvey around third. He's going to score, and it's 4-1 now. So an RBI double for Ron Say, and the Dodgers needed that desperately. Here's Billy Russell with Messersmith up on deck. Will they walk him? No, they're going to let him hit. Here's a pitch to Russell. Ground ball toward the left side. Gets past Campaneris into left field. Here comes Say, and he's going to score. And it is an RBI single for Russell. So 2 out magic by Say and Russell here in the fifth. And the Dodgers have cut the A's lead in half now to 4-2. Messersmith hits a high fly to north and shallow center. He runs in but makes the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers pick up 2 big runs with 2 outs. So the score now is 4-2 Oakland, and LA needed those runs to make a game of it. Oakland will have Bando, Jackson, and Rudy here in the bottom of the fifth. Sal hits a high fly to right. Crawford drifts back toward the warning track, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Reggie. He's 1 for 2 on the day, strikeout and a single. And Jackson hits a topper in front of the plate. Ferguson snatches it up, throws to first, beats Jackson by a step for the second out. And here is Joe Rudy. Rudy is doubled and singled so far, and looks like he's getting his stroke back now. And here's a liner to right by Rudy, and it'll drop in front of Crawford. So 3 for 3 for Joe Rudy, and he's definitely hitting better now after struggling in the first 4 games of the series. Claudell Washington will take a strike 3 on the inside corner to end the inning. And we're going to go to the 6th inning now. LA trails 4-2 to Oakland. Top of the order for the Dodgers here in the 6th. Lopes hits a line drive towards center. Campaneris dives and makes a great catch. Diving catch by Campaneris saves a single. So good play by Campy. Billy Buckner will be up next, and he draws ball 4. Buckner doesn't walk much, but he walks there. So it is 1 on, 1 out for Jimmy Wynn. Wynn can get going at any time, but not this time as he hits a fly ball to right, and Wynn is 0 for 3, 2 away. Steve Garvey's up next. He's 1 for 2, and Garvey hits a hard drive, hard liner to right. Jackson's going to snag it on 1 bounce, and Buckner will scamper to third. So the Dodgers are in business here in the 6th inning with runners at the corners, but there are 2 outs for Willie Crawford. See if Hunter can get out of this. Here's the pitch to Crawford, and Crawford swings and misses, strike 3, so Hunter gets out of it, and it is 4-2 Oakland. 4-2 Oakland as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Fosse, Green, and Hunter. Ray Fosse hits a pop-up to second for the first out, 1 away. Dick Green, ground ball up the middle, will get through as a single for Dick Green, and he's on at first. Here's Hunter. He'll try to bunt. Last time he tried to bunt, he popped out, and this time he bunts back to Messersmith too hard. They go to second in time for the force, so Hunter cannot get the bunt down once again. Campaneris will be up now, 1 on with 2 out, and he swings and misses at strike 3, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the late innings now, 7th inning. The Dodgers trail 4-2, and it will be Ferguson, Say, and Russell for the Dodgers here in the 7th. Joe Ferguson is 0 for 2, and he hits a high fly to toward first, and Rudy drifts over in foul ground, makes the catch, 1 away. Ronce hits a high fly to left. Washington drifts back, makes the catch in left, 2 away. Billy Russell, hard grounder to Campaneris over to first, and it's a 3 up, 3 down, 7th inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Here is the trivia question. Name a 1983 Texas infielder whose last name is the same as a famous inventor. Oh, gosh. No clue on that. Not Edison. Let's see who it is. Buddy Bell, Alexander Graham Bell. Okay. All right, whatever. That was kind of a lame question. Bottom of the 7th. Oakland will have North, Bando, and Jackson. North hits a high pop to Lopes at second for 1 away. Sal Bando draws ball 4 for a walk. And here's Reggie Jackson, who is 1 for 3. And Reggie hits a hard grounder to Lopes, over to Russell, over to Garvey. 4-6-3 double play ends it. We'll go to the 8th. The pitcher spot will be up first. And LA will send up Kenny McMullen. Ken McMullen will pinch hit off of Catfish Hunter. Here's the pitch to McMullen, and he hits it high and deep to left. Washington goes back to the wall, looks up, and it's gone. A home run for McMullen, a pinch hit home run, and it's 4-3 now. LA now just 1 run behind after Oakland's 4 runs early in the game. They've got 3 of them back now. A pinch hit homer for McMullen, and it's 4-3, and the Dodgers now have the top of the order up. Here's the pitch to Lopes. He hits a topper in front of the plate. Fosse gathers it, throws to first. Oh, he threw it over his head into right field. Lopes will go into second. It's a 2-base error on the catcher, Fosse. And now the tying run is at second with nobody out, and the heart of the order coming up for the Dodgers. Big turn of events here in the 8th. What's going to happen? Buckner will be up. Buckner, good stick. He's 1 for 2 of the walk. Line drive towards center. Green stabs it, though, makes the play, and Lopes is able to get back to second. So big play by Green there. So for 1 out, here is Wynn now. Wynn, can he get something going? It's time. It's time for Wynn to do something here, as Dodger fans are yelling. Here's a fly to deep left field. Washington goes back at the wall. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and right in front of the wall, just another 5 feet. It would have been out of here, but he makes the play, and Lopes has to hold at second. So almost a home run there by Wynn, but it stays in the park, and it's still 4-3. Garvey will try to knock that tying run in. And here is the pitch to Garvey. He hits a hard grounder toward left. Campaneris knocks it down, keeps it in the infield. Lopes will have to hold it third, but it's an infield single. If that ball gets past Campaneris, the game is tied. So good play by Campy. And will bring up Catfish Hunter will face Willie Crawford. Oh, you know what? Raleigh Fingers is going to come in. Fingers will come in for Hunter. So we have runners at the corners. Hunter losing it a little bit. Fingers will pitch to Crawford. And Slider gets him, strike 3, and the Dodgers fail to get the tying run in for to make it 4-4. It's 4-3. Oakland's will go to the bottom of the 8th. Huff will relieve Messersmith. Charlie Huff, where are you? There you are. So Fingers comes on and gets the last out, and Joe Rudy will lead off. Rudy's 3 for 3, bottom of the 8th here. Rudy hits a high fly to center. Wynn makes the play, 1 away. Claudell Washington takes ball 4 for a walk, and he's on at first with 1 out. Herb Washington is going to pinch run for Claudell. Herb is the pinch run specialist for the A's, and track star. He has no baseball background, but he pinch runs, and here he is trying to steal, and he's going to make it. So a good stolen base by Herb Washington, and he is in scoring position for Ray Fosse, who swings and misses at strike 3. Knuckleball got him, 2 away. And Dick Green now. Green is 1 for 2 with a walk. And there's a line drive single to center. Washington's going to come around and score, and an RBI single by Dick Green makes it 5-3. So good insurance run there by Oakland. And the The next batter will be Fingers. They're going to lift Fingers for Gene Tennis. Tennis will be up. Tennis pinch hitting for Fingers. And Tennis hits a ground ball to first. Garvey flips to Huff to end the inning. And we'll go to the 9th inning now. Tennis will remain at first base. And Joe Rudy will move to left field. Rudy, much better left fielder than first baseman. And Paul Lindblad will try to nail this game down, batting in the 6th spot and pitching. All right. 9th inning. Joe Ferguson will lead off. Dodgers trail by 2. Here is the pitch to Ferguson. The line drive to Campaneris makes the play. 1 away. Ron Say now. Let's see if the Penguin can get something going. Hard grounder to Green. Easy play. Makes the throw over to first. 2 down. Pinch hitter for Russell will be Rick Auerbach. Auerbach will pinch hit for the Dodgers for Billy Russell. Auerbach, good hitting right-handed batter. Auerbach hits a high fly toward the foul ground. Tennis drifts over, makes the catch, and a 3-up, 3-down 9th. Oakland wins it 5-3, and they lead the series 3-2, heading back to LA. So all Oakland has to do now is win one of the 2 games in LA, and they will be world champions. In real life, Oakland won the series in 5 games, and so far after 5 games, they won 3 instead of 4. So they'll try to wrap it up in Game 6 in LA. It will be Vita Blue against Don Sutton. I believe that's to be the pitching matchups in Game 3 or Game 6. We'll be back with you. No, it's probably going to be Holtzman. Kenny Holtzman against Doug Rao. It would be probably the probable pitching matchups in Game 6. Then if it goes to Game 7, Sutton and Blue. Let's look at the box score. Joe Rudy, 3 hits, got his bat going this game. Bando knocked in 2 with a 2-run double back in the 3rd. Oakland, after LA scored a run in the 8th to close it within 1. Oakland got the run back in the bottom of the 8th on the Herb Washington pinch run, stolen base, and RBI single by Dick Green. Hunter gets the win. He's 1-1. Messersmith the loss. He's 1-1. Lindblad got the save with a perfect 9th. That'll wrap it up. We'll see you for Game 6 back in LA. Probable starters: Holtzman against Rao, 2 left-handers. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.